Yeah.
Hello everybody, just wanted to give some update on some of the things that I've been up to. I've been kind of busy here and there, but I've been putting in some time and effort into making a video game, and here are some of the here's what I've been doing so far, I guess. This right here is the main character. I actually got him from, I downloaded a book set of a bunch of pixelated characters, and then I kind of just used the body and the face for it. I actually changed it a lot compared to the original, but yeah, I just had to mention that I did start from reference from somebody else's art. I think it was kind of like Zelda or something like that, some elf stuff. Anyways, long story short, I modified it and just used the dimensions of the pixels and changed it up. And here are some, this is the layer that I'm in. I'm just going to show some other things, like a different shirt, you know, maybe dirty, different face, or maybe he smiles, or if somebody says something and he just squints. A whole different suit, black and white, and of course the original one without the top shirt, the green shirt. And here's just what it looks like in layers. These are separate and they all move separately. Okay, this is a modification that I did that later on I saved into this same same file. But yeah, I kind of like this red and black, and yeah, I was gonna go back and I actually fixed all of this, but for some reason didn't save it, or I didn't save it or something, and this is kind of not what I like, but I'll fix that later. Anyways, so here's a little explanation of the game. This will be the main character. This right here was actually the first intro, you know, when you turn on the game. It says press start and all that jazz. And the character in the background, of course, is the same character, just different clothing. And yeah, I ended up just not liking it, and I did this one right here, which I like it a little bit more. I'll probably change some things around, of course, but I like the textures and the way it looks. Here is well, yeah, after you go to the main menu, press start, it would start off the story and most likely take you to this next scene. This is kind of like the main background of the whole first scene. This is where you come in, this is where you wake up, this is a room. You basically wake up and you walk around and then find a little bit of a clue that's going to tell you what to do next. The clue being a piece of paper, and this is basically where you live, and you're somewhat of a teenager. I haven't worked out the age much yet, but somewhere in the teenage years, you're growing up, and you wake up, your parents aren't home, and you find this letter that they leave, and you go out into the world. This is your house, and you're kind of living underground, so you go up into the world and begin your adventure to find your meet up with your parents. The story continues from there. That's not the whole basis of the story, to just find your parents. That would be basic, simple. Anyways, this is where you start off. I will probably change it up a little bit more, and what I'll probably do is add this sort of a style to it more by doing something along the lines of this right here. Where are we at? Which I would have to change the background and leave it more like that. And then later on in the game, I'm going to create layers and have a light layer like this one, and extra lights in the background. And the character would move something along the lines of this. And there you go. After I made this character, I thought about it more, and yeah, made the upper ground and all that. But I'm really thinking about doing it in 3D, so I'm actually going to change some of these things and try to do it more in 3D. This is more of a 3D version of what I was thinking. And it's basically the same thing. He's over here. It's all the same setup. It's just all 3D. There's real lights. All the lights. And I modeled out everything, so later on, if I decide to do it in 3D or something along those lines, it will just be easier because I already have everything kind of modeled out. Just kind of trying to think ahead of synchronizing it with other 3D applications of some sort. Right now it's a little bit slow because there's a lot of things running. I'm recording and there's like a crap load of programs opening, including Photoshop and After Effects and this 3D program. But yeah, I mean, this is it right here. And so yeah, this is a 3D that I will probably add to my 2D game. This is how the game will kind of look. This is a video making program called Game Maker Studio. Check it out if you're interested on the web. It's pretty simple. It just sprites are your pictures. Sounds are your sounds in the game, the backgrounds you use. This is the one I'm currently using. Scripts and things like that. Objects just means whatever in the game interacts with each other. Rooms, of course, whatever screen you're looking at and whatnot. But we're going to click on it here and execute this thing, this code, so it plays it out. And as you can see, he's already walking. And that's because I actually made him walk in After Effects. I exported the layer of Photoshop and you know, the other one with the layers, and I went into After Effects and I animated him by separating all the different limbs in a separate layer, like I did from Photoshop, importing it here and animating every layer. And I only have 12 frames of animation, so it was kind of easy, just moving the shapes around. And you know, it's really basic, real simple. And yeah, that makes it look like he's walking. These are the actual pictures that were rendered out after I exported it from After Effects. So as you can see, just click forward, he's walking. And I just have to do a code on the Game Maker so I can make him stop walking and do his thing. But yeah, here's a sample. Dun 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 Moonwalk. Moonwalk. Walk forward. Jump up. Booka 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 booka. So yeah, fun stuff. Making video games. Anyways, enjoy this small sample and all the things that I've been up to. Like I said, more things will come up and I'll show you more things, but this is it, I guess. Yep. See you later. This was another intro that I had thought about too, where the background is animating and moving. It's pretty cool. This is another intro menu that I was thinking about. Might use it, might not. I don't know. Over here, I was going to display where you basically select your. This is where you select your character. Over here would be like tools, extra tools that he carries. This is after you completed maybe a couple missions and you gain items. And then over here you would have your. In this game, you have an egg that becomes a dinosaur that you can ride around and do everything. But it's kind of like those little digital things that used to have, little digital keychains. They used to feed and stuff like that. But anyways, it starts out from an egg of a sort of an element that you choose, and then he grows, and then depending on the things that you feed it and the way you grow it, he grows up to be the way you kind of want it to. And then after that, you depending how the dinosaur is growing or the creature or whatever you're making him to grow, depending how he's growing, that will determine the path of your challenges in the game and how complicated they will be. But once again, it's just a sample. Enjoy, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Bye.